Hey nerds, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we have a guest here. This is my very good best friend, Ariel, also known as Ari. Everyone say hi. Ariel, introduce yourself to the nerds.
Well, like my good friend TJ said, my name is Ariel, but you can call me Ari. I do content on TikTok, so my TikTok is Life Below Miss Ari H. And a YouTube channel is coming really soon.
Finally!
So be on the lookout for that. And I am just happy to be here today. It's being a guest star.
So we're actually introducing a new segment together on this channel of mine called Grown Up Sleepover Sitch. It's basically where we're just talking off the top of the dome about stuff, and it's like, you know, sleepover vibe, but you'll be talking about with your friends. So we're doing
And a wine glass.
Yeah, we don't have those right now, but next time for sure. For sure.
If you're of age.
We're gonna be talking about random stuff like conspiracy theories, creepy stories, what if scenarios, thinking about our childhood, whatever comes to mind first. We're just gonna be blabbing. There's no structure to this video. We're just gonna be talking to each other like old friends, you know, at a sleepover. But before we do that, please leave a like. It really helps me and I appreciate it. Thank you. Now let's get into this. This first conspiracy theory is actually about a YouTuber named Poppy. This girl right here. I don't know where I'm going to put on the screen, but this girl right here, y'all remember her? She is known for, she got discovered like making really ominous, cryptic YouTube videos with really creepy music. Have you seen Poppy before?
I have not seen Poppy. This is my first time hearing about Poppy.
We gotta show her, y'all. We gotta show her back in like 2016 and 2017. Like she would just like have like these weird videos.
The icky babies warned about the power of the scary mask. They told me that once I put the mask on, I'll never be the same Poppy again. For weeks I studied the mask and wondered what kind of magic it could bring me. When I finally put it on, I understood the warning of the icky babies. With great power comes an even greater responsibility.
Come on, Spider-Man.
I don't know when, but the scary mask is coming. It told me so.
And that's just a taste. That's literally all her videos.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't watch that in the dark by myself.
You know, and that's how
Start
she
looking around.
Yeah, that's how she became famous. So that video I just showed y'all and Ariel is called Scary Mask, and the conspiracy theory goes that Poppy predicted that COVID-19 was going to happen. So if you notice, she goes, the icky babies, I guess that's like code for like the triangle people, or like, you know, people like that, because she talks about icky babies too. She said the scary mask is coming. And I didn't know what kind of magic it was going to bring me. And then she also had this one video showing us how to apply a mask, like in 2017. She goes, this is how you're going to put your mask on. That video was posted either in 2017 or 2019, or 2018, I'm sorry. And we were looking back at this during COVID, and we were like, wait a minute, how did she know about this? So the theory goes that she was a puppet for the triangle people to get the message out, you know, predicting COVID. That's how it goes.
How much you want to bet she's on The Simpsons? She's writing that. She's on there.
Wait,
you.
this was not in the
I'm
notes.
telling you.
But since you brought that up, can we talk about The Simpsons? Can we talk about The Simpsons?
Let's talk about The Simpsons.
So I don't watch the show. Do you watch the show?
I watch episodes. I wouldn't say like I watch it like continuously.
I've never I've seen like maybe a few episodes here and there. But y'all do know that The Simpsons have predicted like major world events for the past, what, 30 years now?
Very much so.
Like, there was that one where they predicted Trump in the escalator, and the sign, the whole everything, the way he was waving, the way he was pointing, when the sign fell, it was exactly the same. They predicted what was it? They predicted the Lady Gaga thing. They have predicted so much.
They made one where they were talking about like how we had a dome over us.
Oh,
And you know, that one still sticks with me. That one still sticks with me. Let me find out we in a snow globe around here.
Do you believe in the dome theory?
I do.
Yeah.
I actually do. It's just like when you just look at so many different things, and now obviously, you know, you shouldn't just listen to one theory. You should kind of just put them all together, see which ones are consistent. Mm-hmm. So in them little theories I be looking at, the most consistent is the dome thing. It just, from every video, how they explain it, how they word it, it just makes sense to me. But hey, what do we know?
Speaking of the dome, so this is gonna be really like out of nowhere, but Area 51. Wait, I know, but I heard this one person say, why don't they want us to go to Area 51? Because what if we go to Area 51 and we get in there and we're actually going into the real world?
You know,
we're leaving the dome.
They said the real Area 51 is in Antarctica. That's why nobody can go over there.
I heard that.
Mm-hmm. They say it's in Antarctica, y'all.
That makes so much sense. And like, there's been some weird going on over there lately.
Mm-hmm. They say that little wall is melting or whatever, and they say like it's stuff on the other side of that wall. I watched this one video, and this person, I think he was working with NASA or something like that. He said he went over there and he was communicating with a supernatural being, like basically behind this wall, and he said they were having a full-blown conversation. Like a full-blown conversation, and it was just so crazy because he said that they were talking like so normal, and they were just kind of confused on like what's going on the other side of the wall, like all the stuff that the person was telling them, like the super being, had no idea.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, no way, no way.
Very much so.
This has me scared to go places. I'm already introverted, but this is just making me, I don't know.
Yeah.
Next on the conspiracy, we have that Taylor Swift is actually a clone. Now hold on. If there are any Swifties watching this, no hate to Taylor. This is a conspiracy theory, meaning it is an idea and no fact, okay?
Hands up.
Hands up. We are innocent. We are just sharing an idea.
Because I love Taylor too, but hey,
I think she cool.
But got some stuff going on.
So let me break it down. So who is she a clone of? She is a clone of none other than Xena LaVey. And if you don't know who this is, she is the high priestess of the Church of Satan.
Oh.
Yep.
I did not know that one.
Oh, there's a whole, I can write you a book on the Church of Satan and how they're connected into literally every part of like what we do. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. It's a whole thing. If y'all want to learn about a little bit of the Church of Satan, go watch my other conspiracy theory video. This one right here. This one that's on the screen. Click it, click it, click it. The theory goes that, you know, the Church of Satan has admitted in an interview before that they use music as a means of ritualistic, you know, activity, like, you know, low vibrational stuff, subliminal messaging, mind control. And they were like, well, how can we do this? How can we get this out into the world and have the masses, like, you know, controlled?
And you know, that makes sense because Lucifer is, he was a musician. He plays all the instruments, if I'm not mistaken, and he was in control of the music, huh?
That's right.
So it makes very much sense.
I didn't even think of that. Look how, y'all see how smart Ariel is? She's gonna got it up there.
I'm piggyback on TJ.
But like, yeah, I didn't even think of that, so you're right. That makes it even more like tangible. But they were like, how do we get this out into the world? And Taylor Swift is one of the most successful, most popular artists of our day and age. But like, so do you remember the Blank Space video? Where, you know, she invited a man to her house and then she ended up unaliving him in her house and then she had a new man come.
And that was my little music video. I'd be all in it. That used to be my song.
That used to be all our songs.
And she just looks real dark. Like her makeup is real dark in Black Space. I said Black Space. Blank Space. If you really pay attention, her dress. Doesn't she wear like a black dress at some point?
Yeah.
Her aesthetic in that, she just looks like a dark figure. I did notice that, but I also thought it just went with the vibes of the the music video. I ain't read too much into it.
Yeah, and then what was that whole thing about stabbing that heart cake and it was full of blood? What was that about?
I'm telling you. And you know, it's so crazy because a lot of celebrities are cloned. I know they think Drake is, and Drake said it in multiple songs.
Wait, I didn't hear about the Drake, bitch.
Yeah.
wait. Tell me about Drake.
Even Drake in one of his songs, he say, I've been abducted, Flamilia, something like that, to come back and stun on these people. And he was like, reintroduce the people I've been introduced to. Or are you scared to say that you met me? Something like that. You know that song?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna insert it in the video.
Yes, insert that song, cause y'all, if y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like he dead seriously said in a song about how he was cloned and came back because he had a mission to stun on people. So I'm telling you, and then they also put up a picture of like somebody they said that Drake looked like back in the day and how he is now.
Oh shit.
They looked identical. I don't know, because you know Drake is locked in with all of them too.
Yeah.
So
since we're on the topic of clones, you heard the thing about B.O.B.? No.
Mind you, they brought him here.
They did. Listen, y'all. They brought him to our college campus. Like, what was it, last year or 2 years ago?
2 years ago. Probably like 2 to 3 years ago.
You remember that phase where people or where celebrities are coming to colleges and performing for no reason? B.O.B. came to Tarleton State University and they're like, come on, T, let's go outside. I'm not going. They're like, why? I said, that's not B.O.B. That's not him. He admitted to being cloned. That's why you didn't hear from him after, what was it, 2011?
We pretend like airplanes in the night. I did not hear from him after that
the last song I heard from him was so good, like, you know. I haven't heard from him since that song. And like he went on like multiple radio interviews and said that he's been cloned. He said there's a government facility that he was taken to.
You know?
And
I believe that.
And then the reason why he's not like well known or he's like, you know, dropped off as an artist because they shut him up and they like blackballed him so that he would stop talking. I believe him.
Mind you, a lot of artists get blackballed, or like a lot of them become one-hit wonders because I guess they don't do what they need to do, or they probably don't sign what they need to sign. They don't play the role that they need to, which is why I feel like a lot of these celebrities drop, because you know how you listen to a good song by someone or an artist, you be like, what happened to them?
They didn't.
Their life is just gone to a complete.
They didn't follow through with the rituals.
And then also, it was this one artist, I forgot who it was. He was talking about how it's different doors that you have to walk through to get up to be, you know, how you up there.
The damn doors. Oh my gosh. So since we're on the topic of, you know, that, I want to talk about the triangle people. Now, if you are a conspiracy theorist like the both of us, you're already deep off in it. You're crazy like us. So you know about what all the triangle people do. So if you don't, the triangle, I'm not going to say the real name because, you know, it's going to make I'm going to get goosebumps. But the triangle people, okay, they're basically like, how do I say? They control everything. You know, they're over the government, they're over the movie industry, they're over the music industry. Like they're in our world, and then they have a plan to take over our world with something called the New World Order. I'm not going to explain it here. Look it up. Google is free.
It's probably that Project 2025. Y'all know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about.
Ariel, please. I only have so much.
If you know, you know.
You know. But so since we're talking about doors and stuff and rituals, so
confirmation.
I'm not playing, y'all. Every time I do a creepy video, there's always something going on around me. We've heard that Hollyweird is a place where, you know, you kind of sell your soul to you know who in order to make it big. And not only is it like you know who, but we think you know who is also a euphemism for the triangle people, because they are the ones in control. They're the ones that can make or break you. So you hear about, you know, signing your name over and then doing all these type of rituals in order to claim your fame. And so there's like the humiliation ritual.
Yeah. Yes.
There's go ahead.
Okay, sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
So
you're good.
that ritual, they said that Doja Cat was going through that. That's why she keeps embarrassing herself the way that she's embarrassing herself. They also said that someone else was going through that ritual as well. I think the new upcoming artists or like people that's kind of like following up, because Doja Cat has some really good songs in the beginning. I don't know what started going on towards the end, but I do know that they were definitely saying that she was a part of that humiliation thing, which is why, what did she wear to, what, it was one of them awards? Didn't she wear like a trash bag or like some plastic wear? It was something that was plastic. I think it was the little awards they was having, the BET Awards or one of those. And they
insert picture here. I have no idea what she's talking about.
Look up what she had on, and I think it was kind of like a trash bag or plastic material. And she just looked like a piece of trash, like a piece of trash bag. And they said that that was a part of her humiliation, and then also just her in general, like little stuff that she do, how she be posting embarrassing stuff of herself.
And then on top of that, what you're taken by Doja Cat, so her 27th birthday.
It's always 27.
27 Club, look it up.
Always 27.
Okay, we'll explain it here. Ariel, if you don't mind, explain what the 27 Club is to the viewers.
So, from what I understand is, and I understand it's only because Uzi. So, basically,
of course it's Uzi.
When you get to 27, basically, it's like either you die or like you have to, from what I know about the 27 Club is when you get there, you're either supposed to die at 27 or you go through this new form of rebirth. Where I guess, you know, in that rebirth, you kind of more locked in what they got going on. At that point, you probably sell your soul. And you know, speaking of selling your soul, they said Beyonce is not the same anymore either. So what I think is, you know how they have like this little other ego of theirs, how it's like Sasha Fierce, Megan Thee Stallion, Tina Snow, just that little other version of themselves. They said that's kind of like a soul or like a demon that possessed them, and that demon usually takes over. Or if you even listen to Nicki Minaj, who she got? Roman. You know, Roman. And you know, like when they be having these little interviews, sometimes they be like, oh, that was Roman, or that was Sasha Fierce.
I actually have a theory about Beyonce that's not scary. It's kind of stupid, but remind me to do it after this. Okay, so Doja Cat's birthday, when she turned 27, she had an eyes wide shut birthday party. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch it for yourself or go read about it, go look it up. If you have seen it, y'all know what I'm talking about. She had an eyes wide shut themed birthday party for her 27th birthday. 27 Club. Now, from what my understanding...
Yeah, explain what you think the 27 Club is.
From my understanding is that's when people, like, before they turn 27, they sign their soul over to you-know-who, and they have a deal. So if they didn't fulfill that deal by 27, that's when their soul, that's when their soul gets snatched.
That's rebirth.
Because they didn't follow through with their deal or their ritual, so they get taken. So prime examples would be like Robert Johnson, OG blues guitarist, Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse, Janis Joplin, and all of them died. This is a side note. All of them died with white lighters in their pockets. I don't know about Robert Johnson because that was like in the 30s. I don't know if they had white lighters back then, but everyone else that was in the 27 Club, look up the 27 Club. But anyway. Doja had an eyes wide shut themed birthday party for her. That's for sure doing all that like demonic stuff. I think she was completing the ritual.
Explain to them just in case they don't know what type of party that is.
Okay, so Eyes Wide Shut is a film by Stanley Kubrick. Legend, but he a little. Yeah,
they always a little.
He a little. But so basically, this movie is surrounding like secret societies and orgies and sex societies, sex slavery. That's what the whole movie was about. It was some Illuminati sex orgy shit, right? So that's the type of party that she had.
And that's so crazy because speaking of, I watch anime, and if you watch anime, some animes get a little crazy. So the anime I was watching was Hell Paradise, and if you know about that, then you know about the Tangens. So Tangens were kind of like the gods of Hell Paradise. Like, it was a lot of different monsters there. Long story short, they sent some criminals over there to get an elixir, basically elixir of life. So they sent them over there, and they battle a lot of monsters or whatever, but the Tangent are the gods or the rulers up there, and they look all exotic, real pretty. Like, you know, if you watch anime, you know the exotic ones look all, yeah. So they look really beautiful. And basically they can transform between man and woman. So mid-fight, there'll be a woman transform into a man. And they had this power because as gods, they didn't have a gender. They didn't have a gender. And so they was fornicating within each other, but they said it was a part of a ritual. Them, yeah, doing stuff with each other was a part of their rituals. And I forgot like what the ritual was, but I think it was something to like bring them more power, something like that. And it just makes sense because when you think about all that type of stuff, if you really think about it, a lot of these artists be bisexual, and I think it's more so because when you sell your soul over, just like them Tangents, you see yourself as a god or demon, so you don't really see a gender on it. You just kind of, you don't see a gender. You don't see a gender. So I feel like that's why a lot of celebrities don't talk about their sexualities, or like if you really think about it, a lot of celebrities do no Diddy, you know, do Diddy stuff. And so they try to keep that side suppressed because I feel like as, you know, normal citizens or normal civilians, we wouldn't understand that. Like we wouldn't understand that type of stuff. Right. But because they're on a whole different level than us, they on some, you know, demonic stuff, they understand it. And that's why a lot of those celebrities be the way that they are, bisexual. That's why a lot of them are starting to come out. Even if you listen to the songs, they say little sus stuff, and we kind of just discard it because we're kind of like, no way. Especially if it's your favorite artist, you go like, there's no way that you never. No, there is a way. They're very much, you know, but that's just because they're demons, they're gods, they don't see no genders.
Wow. I just learned something new. I don't know about y'all, but I just learned something new. But going to my theory about Beyonce, and this is so stupid, and like, okay, I want to say this, I don't want to come across as ableist or offensive, but this, I had to think about this. So my theory, some of you may have already said this, you know, already. My theory is that Beyonce is actually autistic. Now, so people thought that she was like some kind of like Illuminati puppet or triangle people puppet or like, you know, possessed or something because of like footage of her like, you know, kind of zoning out and rocking back and forth.
Especially on that you remember? I ain't got nothing.
But do you remember? Yeah, but do you remember? Yeah, she does that all the time when she's sitting and serenading and singing a ballad. She'll be rocking back and forth, and then when she's at like a basketball game, she's kind of like, you know, doing this. But like, I think that was her way of self-soothing, because you know how some people who have autism, they kind of like fidget or like they kind of like, you know, self-soothe or they rock back and forth. I think that's what she's doing. And then also, there has been times where like you can tell that she was uncomfortable in like some of her early interviews, and you know, she seems like she's trying to, you know, articulate well. And I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, like, by any means, or this is just a theory, but I'm like, maybe she's not possessed, maybe she's just autistic, and maybe she just kind of, you know, maybe she's on the spectrum, because I'm just like, some things that she doesn't like to do, she doesn't like to do interviews anymore, she doesn't, you know, it's like certain things that I notice, you know, I'm like, maybe she's just on the spectrum, and she needs a little bit of time.
You know what we should also touch on? How in the music industry, how they recruit them so young.
This could be for any industry. Go ahead.
They be like, what, 14, 15? Mind you, some of these girls you don't even know about. Like, I know Ruby Rose was talking about her experience, and at the time, I didn't know nothing about Ruby Rose until a couple of years ago. But to know that these women been in this game since they were like 14, 15 years old, and no one knew, like, you know, not everyone knows that type of stuff until they get older, like 18, 21. Mind you, some of them that's 18, 21, you wouldn't even know it because they make them look so grown at a young age. Like, it's a lot of these kids that play in these shows, or you know, was a singer or whatever the case may be, and they look so grown for their age, and when you actually look up their age or they tell you, be like, no way, like, you know. And it's just so wild that they recruit them so young, and that should just tell you something. That should just kind of piggyback off what I was talking about earlier about the little demon thing. They probably don't see an age either, because it's just like, to go and recruit someone that young, and then the top of that, the stuff that's coming out about these people years down the line, this stuff has been happening for years. You telling me that no one knew about this? Someone knew. Everyone probably knows, but it's so normalized in that industry. Stop talked about a lot. That's really crazy to me.
And to your point on that, so I think I told you this, but I wanted to be on Disney Channel so bad as a kid.
Me too.
And I actually went to those auditions, you know, out in Dallas where they were like recruiting, and I am so glad that I did not go that route, because knowing what I know now, and I will always fault the industry. I will always fault Hollywood, but I also fault some of those parents, because all they cared about was money. But even if I had gone that route, I feel like I would have been okay, because I had parents who wanted to protect me and who would have been there. But that's the thing, like, I am so glad that I did not end up that way, because that could have been me. I could have been a Jeanette McCurdy. I could have been literally anybody else that did Quiet on the Set, or, you know, did something revealing what happened to them during their time filming on those shows. And I'm so glad it wasn't me, because like, I wanted to be them so bad.
Me too. I wanted to do the little, and you are now watching Disney Channel.
Right? I wanted to be that so bad. And then if my kid comes to me and says, Mom, I want to be on Disney Channel, I want to be on Nickelodeon.
Honestly, I don't think they can tell. I don't think they can tell their parents what's happening to them.
But that's the thing, because like, they try to separate the kids and the parents when they get to work. And if my kids ever, look, I'm going to do whatever I can for my kids. I will not leave them out of my sight. I mean, I don't want to like, no, you can't, because I don't want to sit them down and explain them, like, hey, people aren't going to touch you, and so people are going to do things to you. I don't want to have to crush their dreams and crush their, you know, view of like the shows that they've been watching for their whole childhood. But if it ever gets to that point where they really want to do that and like go through acting, I will not be leaving my kid at any point in time. If you're not going to take my kid without me as well, keep the contract, because I'm not going to be separated from my son or my daughter by any means. I know about y'all. I know what y'all do. Oh, speaking of, this is not really like a conspiracy theory or creepy crawly, but since we're on the topic, did you watch Quiet on the Set? Did you watch the show?
I didn't.
Okay, I did, and I already had prior knowledge of this stuff, like in 2017. But, because I watched, don't hate me, this was back then, hold on, I watched Shane Dawson Conspiracy Theories back then before he got canceled, okay? Not now.
Is that the one that was over Nickelodeon?
Shane Dawson?
Yeah.
No, that's Dan Schneider. Wrong creep.
Okay, so who
you got your creeps mixed up.
Yeah. Okay, so who was he over?
Shane Dawson is a YouTuber.
Oh.
And he was the one who made the very inappropriate comments about cats and Willow Smith. And he was friends with Jeffree Star and Trisha Paytas and all them.
Ooh. Y'all, if y'all don't know, please leave a picture. Where do you want to put the picture? If y'all don't know like me, yeah, we need
I can't believe you haven't heard of Shane Dawson. Wait, let me show you. Because if I show you,
I heard the. Like,
if I show you, you're gonna know who he is.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He looks familiar.
She got her creeps mixed up.
Just
But I knew all about. He exposed all this stuff years ago, because he used to do conspiracy theories and creepy videos too. Which is, I hate to say this, but like, I know what I know now about conspiracy theories in like the industry because of him. He did a service, but he did some things like talking about minors and cats and all that other shit. We're not gonna get into it. But I watched Quiet on the Set, and it broke my heart. And then I'm not gonna spoil it, but a very famous celebrity. I'm gonna bleep it. You know. He gave a testimony because something happened to him too, and we just found out when that show dropped. No one knew until the show dropped that something happened to him.
You know, it'd be like that. Then when you kind of go back and watch these shows, and as an adult, you know, like as you get older, you kind of go back and you just look at certain scenes, you'd be like, has that always been there? It's like you
Yes.
start to catch little stuff. And mind you, even in little Disney movies or DreamWorks or anything like that, they say little slick stuff. You know, as an adult, you kind of like.
I have always said this, like, cartoons are not just for kids. It's for the parents,
Very much
too.
so. Very much so.
Especially me, who I'm a 22-year-old woman, and I still watch cartoons to this day, and I'm catching on to shit that I did not, you know, realize as a kid. I'm like, they did not just say that. He testified. Oh, you know who I'm waiting on to come out and speak her truth? I'm waiting on Ariana Grande to come speak her truth.
She's not. I feel like she's not going to do it because she's so famous in what she does now. Because honestly, they've been wanting her testimony too, especially after that stuff came out about that man. They've been wanting her to speak so bad, but I feel like she just knows what's going to happen if she does speak. I feel like because she took off in a whole different direction than her crewmates, like she's, you feel me? Like she's in that music industry, and she's in there. Like what? She didn't talk to the big people. She Big Sean. She did shit with Nicki Minaj, Jessie. Like she's really up there. I feel like that's why she doesn't want to tell her story, because she probably just knows how that can go. So I'm definitely waiting for her testimony too, because I want to know.
Because like there's a semblance of something happening to her too, because there's footage of Dan filming the cast like behind the scenes, and you can see how scared and uncomfortable Ariana Grande was. So imagine if Jeanette McCurdy, because she worked right next to her.
Yeah.
You know, imagine what Jeanette was going through. What was Ariana going through?
Wasn't Ariana his favorite too?
Yes.
Ariana was his favorite. And mind you, it just was so crazy. Even in that little scene when he told her to put her foot in her mouth or like bite her tongue or something like that, you could just tell on her face she just looked so confused. And I understand that was her character, like all dingy or whatever. But I feel like behind that character, you definitely could tell the confusion on some of their faces while they were doing those scenes. Like, why on earth should this girl be putting her foot in her mouth for a scene? Like, that is so crazy.
And you know, he had a foot fetish, right?
He did.
Yeah.
He had a foot fetish.
Yeah. Oh, but speaking of cat, this leads into another conspiracy theory. So this one's like, it's kind of creepy, kind of stupid, but you've seen Victorious, right?
Yes.
So the theory goes that Cat had a lobotomy in between season 1 and season 2. Now, have you heard this one before?
No.
Let me explain. This is so dumb, but it's kind of sad if you think about it.
Okay, so lobotomy. Can you explain that for people who do not know what that is?
Okay, a lobotomy is like a surgery. Basically, it's where you have part of your brain removed. So if you have like severe mental health issues and it's like, you know, getting really bad for like your, you know, your mental and your body, they'll take a part of your brain out that has all that activity in it, and you know, it either turns you into a vegetable or it turns you into a whole different person. The drastic change from her character, with each season of Victoria, she got dumber and dumber and dumber. And like, we think that it was the lobotomy that fucked her up, because she was like this, you know, 2010 like Spencer's Hot Topic type of Cali chick, and then season 2 she's a 6-year-old and she's too dumb to function. She can't, you know.
And the way she just talks so like
That's
yeah. She talks so kiddish, and no one else in her group talks like that. No one else. It's just her.
And like
That's wild.
yeah, and I don't know, man. Like, even as a kid, I noticed like, hey, why is Cat like that's not Cat? I don't know who that is, but like, that's not Cat. Cause like, why is she so different? The theory is that they gave her a lobotomy. So that's the theory. It's kind of dumb, but we were talking about Ariana Grande, so I had to bring it up. But so what's cracking with these what ifs? Like,
Oh, what is okay? Before we go into our what ifs, here's a little test for the audience. Who did y'all want to be coupled up in Victorious? Because I know me personally, I wanted my girl Victoria with, what is his name?
Andre?
No, not Andre.
Beck?
Is that the one that was dating Jade?
Yeah.
I wanted her with dating Beck so bad. So bad. Mind you, I like Jade and Beck, but I just feel like she just, you know, Jade probably went more so with Andre. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I like Andre and Jade, and I think I like Beck and Victorious. I don't know. That's just me, though. What about you?
I'm gonna be honest.
And the puppy guy with cat. They two belong together.
Yeah.
Whatever weirdness they got going on.
I'll be honest. I ship Jade and Tori.
Jade and Tori?
I ship them. I ship
Hey, their tension was kind of.
I'm talking about as a kid. I'm like, they need to kiss.
They had tension. They definitely had some chemistry. Especially they made it seem like it was over Beck. It is not over no Beck. Y'all know y'all like each other on the low.
Cause I was like,
not slick.
Cause like first of all, I thought that Bade, I combined their names. Beck and Jade were toxic for each other.
Very much.
But the chemistry, I like Jade and Tori's chemistry better than I like Beck and Jade's. I was like, they need to kiss.
Yeah.
I want to see them kiss.
Very much so.
That was my shit when I was a kid. I was like. Come on, guys, like, you know.
Honestly, I could go for that one too. They would be very cute, and I feel like they both match each other's sass. I mean,
I'm not mad that they didn't pair Andre up with anybody. Like, I would have been satisfied if they paired him up with Tori, because they were so cute. Like, they had the platonic thing going on.
Yeah.
But like,
what about Jade and Andre?
I mean, there was that one episode where they kind of like where Andre develop a crush on her, but I didn't see it going anywhere. But definitely Tori and Andre, because they spent the most time together. They spent the most time bonding and writing music together. And I can see how like one at the piano, y'all end up feeling this type of way, and then it transpires. So I'm just like, So
just a fun fact. What do y'all think in the comments?
Let me ask you this. So
Okay.
this is our first what if situation.
Okay.
So if you had sorry, I'm laughing too much.
Okay.
If you had to choose between Beck and Andre, who are you choosing?
I would say, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, growing up I had a crush on Beck. Not gonna lie. But as I'm older, I would definitely say Andre. As I'm older, because I feel like Andre was just a little more genuine than Beck. To me, personally. I feel like Beck kind of was, he just had so much going on with Jade. He was just stressed all the time. Me personally, I feel like Andre was just a little more laid back, a little more chill. Like you said, he could just kind of, he was playing the piano, he could sing. He just had this little light energy to him. And I feel like I definitely want to be around that more, even though growing up I had a crush on Beck.
I don't know who I pick because they both so fine. Because like, can I pick both?
You can.
Okay. I mean,
Both.
both. Because that's valid though. Like, because you know, back then, Beck, but then now Andre. Because and they both can sing, they both can dance, they both have amazing hairs. Like, which one do you really? They're twins too.
Twins.
They're twins.
Definitely both, depending on my mood and depending on the day. Let's get it.
What's another one?
A good what if?
Yeah.
Okay, this has nothing to do with Victoria, but this is okay, what if we had a zombie apocalypse right now?
Okay.
What would you do?
I'm calling my family and telling them that I love them.
Service down.
Oh, shit. Well, the first thing I'm doing is finding a weapon. I'm finding a machete or like some kind of knife. And before y'all come in for me, like, why not a gun? Because you don't have to reload a machete. You can just
and guns make a lot of noise. You watch Walking Dead? You better not shoot that gun unless you're a last resort.
Or if you've seen the Walking Dead Telltale series, like on the game, that's too much noise. Machete, you can just, you know, stick them in the brain and be done with it, cut their head off and be done with it. I'm finding me some kind of sword or something like that. That's my first thing. I'm finding a weapon.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, I'm probably sticking with you because like I don't trust nobody else down here. Like, and then my boyfriend's in Granbury right now. Like I said, I'm sticking with Ariel.
We got this.
We're going through this together. We're not separating.
Seriously.
Like, ooh, what would you do?
Me personally, in this moment, it happened right now.
Right now.
I think probably gonna go in there and find me my last good meal.
You're worried about food at a time like this?
Very much so, because my big back. I need me one good meal before
Big
something
back,
else.
big back.
Big back, very much. I need one good meal before I have to run for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get me a nice meal, stock up on snacks and water, personal items, and then I'm gonna get me a weapon. And me and TJ, we finna find our way up out of here. Guys, I need one good meal. I need at least my personal things, because you know, when time start progressing, you're not gonna be able to do your night routine and your morning routines too much. So I need to be able to do them for at least the first few days.
Oh my god.
Give me
normalness
shit for at least the first few days of that. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh wait, I have another one. It's like it's the same question but different people. Wait,
Okay.
have you seen the Vampire Diaries?
I have.
I'm
That is my.
Wait! I'm getting excited too. I'm currently rewatching it right now.
I want to be watching so bad. Oh my god.
But okay, see, I don't even know who to pick. I'm gonna stick with Stefan and Damon. If you had to choose, or if you want to do like a little Catherine, you know.
Catherine. Catherine said it's okay to want them both. Yes, ma'am. In Catherine we trust. She knew what she was talking about.
She played with them both.
Very much so. And Elena thought she was gonna be different. Turns out you're just like your doppelganger.
You're just like your great. How many greats is that? Grandmother.
Grandmother.
Just like that big.
Okay, and what about you?
So when I was younger, I was always gonna go for Damon.
Yeah.
I wanted to be like everyone else and pick the bad boy.
Yeah.
But in recent years, I'm gonna have to go with Stefan because. So that's Damon's whole thing. Like his bad boy is like, you know, that's just who he is.
Yeah.
Stefan has his within, and when he gets to that point, I'm like,
Ripper Stefan. Maybe Ripper Stefan. No humanity Stefan. Yeah, me he'll be like real.
I want regular Stefan because he's a romantic, and so am I. I mean, Damon can get that way, but you have to like coerce that out of him. But Stefan, I'm like, oh, come hither, come to me.
Yeah. Okay, for me personally, were you done?
No, I'm done.
So for me personally, I feel like I would choose, okay, realistically, if I had to choose one, I think I would choose Damon, just because I feel like with Stefan, I really do love his personality. He's really a sweet guy, you know, he tries to keep it in, he's really helpful, but I feel like he's just so like nice and passionate. And don't get me wrong, I love that, but you do miss that sense of like adrenaline, or you do miss that sense of like chaoticness, or that
like
constant,
living on the edge.
yeah. And I feel like Damon gave her that. Damon gave her this living on the edge and this, that, and third. Mind you, Damon was a bad person, but it's not like he was out messing around on her or anything like that. He was really protective over here. He made sure, even when he felt like he wasn't gonna win, he still was, you know, protecting her. Same with Stefan, but I feel like Stefan was taking a different approach about it. Like Stefan, he was just so, and then on top of that, he tried to hide so much within himself. It caused this drift between him and Elena. Okay, I got another one.
Yeah.
Okay, what if, not what if, choose between.
Okay.
You watched the originals?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna use some characters that was on the originals, that was on
like
Vampire Diaries.
The
too.
Michaelsons?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do the Michaelsons family.
Okay.
You know who Marcellus is?
No. I haven't seen the originals or Legacies.
I know about Marcellus. Okay. So, okay. Between Elijah and Klaus.
To kill or to like
To be with.
I want to say neither, but then like I don't know. I feel like Elijah could be okay, never with Klaus, because he didn't give a damn about nobody but himself. I could be wrong because I haven't seen originals or Legacies. I know he has a kid at some point, but that's besides the point. But he did have a soft spot for Caroline in the original show, but he just had too much going on. He had too much. I mean, Elijah did too because he was part of that family, but Klaus was doing too much. I'm gonna have to go with Elijah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go with. Ooh, this is a side note. This isn't really like a pic, but Enzo was so hot.
Oh, Enzo. Oh, Enzo. Oh, I hate that he could not get his happy ending with Bonnie.
Okay, since we're on this topic, I want to know who were your childhood crushes, like from TV and movie.
TV and movie.
Yeah, go ahead and give it to me. I want to see this.
Leo DiCaprio.
Like, wait, no, what, like, 90s Leo DiCaprio?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's
90s.
That's fair.
I had a crush on him for so long. I loved him down, okay?
That's fair.
Who else I would say I had a really big crush on? Klaus. I love Klaus.
That's fair too. That's fair too.
And then I'm gonna do a third. Okay, so we got Klaus, Leo, Keith Powers. I almost forgot about my man. Keith Powers.
That man is delicious.
Oh, that is a handsome man. That is a handsome man. So yeah, those were my 3 men. Yeah. What about you?
So I have a few.
Okay.
I was a little imaginary whore.
Now if you would have said anime, I would have been in trouble.
Long list. But I think thinking back, like remembering my very first like childhood crush was Joe Jonas because of Camp Rock. I was so into that emo side swoop.
Nick. Everyone loved Nick.
I loved Joe. I was like, like something about Joe was like,
Yeah.
And then after I got into High School Musical, I had a crush on Corbin Blue because why not? Like that afro had something to have my heart going pitter patter.
Yeah.
And then Logan from Big Time Rush.
He was. I'm not gonna lie. Logan was handsome.
Yeah. And especially they always went for Kendall or James, but Logan was my man. That was my man. Who else? Princeton from Mindless Behavior.
Where is Mrs. Right? Gotta find her. I love Princeton. You know, as I got older, Rock Royal.
Oh,
Rock Royal. He grew on me.
If I had to choose like right now, this moment, I'm going with Ray Ray.
Yeah, Ray was handsome too.
Oh, and his hair is still beautiful. He's always had beautiful hair, but his hair now, and as a grown ass man, I can say this now. Who else? Going into like my girlhood, because childhood and girlhood is 2 different things.
You watch Teen Wolf?
No, but Dylan O'Brien was very sexy to me.
Is that Stylist?
Styles?
Is that the one they call Styles?
I think I didn't watch the show.
Okay,
I know Dylan O'Brien was in the show, but I found him sexy
what's another
too.
show he was on? So I can make sure we're talking about the same person.
I don't know, but he was in Maze Runner, I think.
Yes! Oh, he was so handsome. Styles, that was my man. That is, yeah.
I had a very unhealthy crush on Channing Tatum when I was 13.
Yeah. He is very handsome. Oh, you know who else?
I'm leaving a lot of people out.
Dave Franco. And James Franco.
Oh, I
had the biggest crushes on them. In Spider-Man?
If y'all can see me grouping the shit.
Did you see him in Spider-Man? When he looked back, when he was at the little coffee shop and he looked back and smiled? Oh, he took me out.
If y'all can see me grouping the sheets oh my god, because when I fell in love with him in Nerve and Now You See Me.
Yes! He was so... And 21 Jump Street. That's when he was my man. My man.
Who else? Oh my god. Yeah, I was a little imaginary horror back then. In my girlhood, like going in, I'm going to now. Caleb McLaughlin from Stranger Things. Lucas is handsome. Oh god. Lucas, I saw the little interview.
If
I ran into him on the street, I would pass the out because that is the most gorgeous man I've ever seen in my life.
Lucas is really handsome.
Like if I saw Caleb in real life, I'm like, oh.
You know who else?
Who?
Jamal off On My Block.
Oh, Brad Gray. Oh my god.
He is so.
I knew this for some time. Oh my god, because I want to go feral.
He is so.
I had the longest crush on him. Like when the first season came out, I was like, okay, he's funny, he's a little weird, but he got finer and finer.
Yay!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like squeeze your whale, but like Brad Gray is.
You said my whale? It's Stitch.
I thought this was a whale.
Little Stitch.
Sorry, Stitch.
Yeah, Jamal, you see this?
No, I hope he doesn't see this. else do I have like a really bad crush on? I don't know. I think like a lot of some of male actors are sexy. What's his name? Have you seen the New Edition story?
I think I did watch the New Edition.
Have you
That's the one with Keith Powers in it?
Yeah. Well, he's on my list too. But like the one that played Ralph, the lead singer, Algie Smith.
Is that the dark skinned man?
No, that's the one that's his name is Woody. He played Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
He fine as fuck too.
He was fine. Did you watch P-Valley?
No. But okay, wait. Have you seen The Hate You Give?
Yeah.
The guy that got shot, that's him.
Oh, yeah. That man is handsome. That man is handsome. Y'all, please do not mind. I put him in the dryer and he got a little burn bum. You see his little burn bum? It's because he was in the dryer, okay?
His little what?
His little burn bum. Oh, yeah.
Yes, he's gonna be fine though.
Yeah, he needs some clothes.
Okay, I'm gonna say something really weird. But so you know it's not going there.
Okay.
So you know how some people have like cartoon crushes?
Yeah.
Okay, none of mine are animals. I'm not
the beastie ones.
The furry ones.
Oh, they all call furries.
Yeah, but none of mine are animals. But Prince Naveen. Are you kidding me?
When I tell you I love Prince Naveen down, he talking about unless you beg for more. No! Don't play with me.
And then Tarzan.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When he tried to look under Jane's dress, she got his ass.
When he was all up on girl, like he was like, you know.
I said, oh, bro, he was trying to snip over her. She was like, she put her little foot out. She's like, wait a minute. He was too close. Who else? Oh, the man up in Mulan. I'll make a man out of you.
You can make a woman out of me. An honest woman.
No, seriously, that was my man.
Li Shang is fine.
That was my man.
Okay, this might be an unpopular opinion, but Kristoff from Frozen. He's giving Golden Retriever, and he's also giving Switch.
Oh, and he was so nice.
But he's like that, you know, country backwoods type of sexy. You know,
definitely from the rough side.
And I'm like, oh, he could probably lift me up so easily.
Yeah. And he was actually really handsome.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. Flynn Rider.
Hi.
Don't you smolder
Hi. Flynn Rider. I didn't want to do this, but here goes the smolder. What is your best smolder?
I don't have one.
I think I can do it for y'all.
She's trying to rizz up the viewers.
Oh my yes, and she was not going for that. She popped his ass with the pen in his face.
I would do the same thing.
Exactly. Because what is that? What is that? I love Flynn down too.
Prince Eric.
You know, they don't call me Ariel for no reason. Oh, speaking of Ariel, her dad. Wait, King Charles, what's his name?
Really?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I'm not judging, but okay.
Hercules. Honey, you mean Hercules? Hercules was handsome.
Indeed. Meg was so lucky.
Oh, Meg. I love me some Meg too, but Hercules, period. Gave up his power.
Gave up his life.
For her.
Clock
it.
That's a man. Ooh.
Very much so.
I need to calm down because I just got so feral just now. And I'm gonna go through with posting this, but my viewers are gonna be like, Talia, you need this holy water. Because
it's okay to sleepover talk.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Ew.
I don't know. I had a crush on Leon Thomas, obviously, because of Victorious. Andre. He was so hot to me. Who else? Like, damn.
That's what I'm speaking of. Like,
I know there's more. I just can't think of him right now. You know what I know?
Oh, you know, you watch Supernatural?
Yes.
What was the brother name?
Dean.
Not Dean.
Sam. I gotta go with Dean because
Sam. What? I think Sam is so cute.
He is, but
Sam
Dean is
cute. Sam is a little.
Dean Winchester.
Yeah. What? Sam was really. Oh, you know who else? Off Vampire Diaries. Who? You're probably gonna hate me, but Kai. I love me some Kai.
You're probably gonna hate me, but you know who else from Vampire Diaries? Especially like in the later seasons. Jeremy.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna. Little Gilbert. Little Gilbert.
Especially in that one scene where
when he becomes the little the little killer. What is it?
The hunter.
Yeah.
No, but when you remember that one scene where Bonnie locked Elena in the house with the force field, he was on the stairs, she was like smoldering. I said, ah.
Oh, okay. If you could be like one of the females on there, who would you be like? Like if you could have game, yeah. If you could have game or just a strategy or just anything like one of the women on there, who would it be?
Well, obviously I'll be Bonnie without dying 18,000 times. Cause she really, she couldn't move without Bonnie. Like they needed Bonnie literally every other minute. I would be Bonnie. Cause I would want to be a witch bitch.
You know who I would be?
Who would you be?
You're gonna hate me. Catherine. Catherine Pierce. Because one thing.
Can you tell me why?
I would be Catherine because one thing about it, even though she was a psychotic bitch, that girl knew how to manipulate and master and do what she needed to do. Catherine was on top of it anytime. Do you hear me? Catherine was on top of everything. That girl had a way out of everything and everybody adored her. Like, they loved them some Catherine now, even though she was a bitch. But imagine if she wasn't a bitch. They would all flock to her. She didn't even have to compel Damon to mess around with her while she was with Stefan.
Right. That's the whole thing.
She got Elijah too. She got Elijah. I think she messed around with Klaus back in the day. Yeah.
Back then.
She messed around with Klaus. Like, that girl had so much motion. And she just always, she was a survivor. Like, she just always had a plan to survive. Okay. And honestly, I wanted her and Stefan to be in game. Not gonna lie. I wanted her to be with because she did like Stefan.
She loved him.
She loved Stefan. She did. And I wanted them to be together so bad. And I wanted him to do it just to get back at her.
I really just, I didn't think that she deserved shit. Because, like, she messed up so much shit.
She did, but at the same time, like, her backstory is so sad.
And it is, especially after she ate that fucking carrot. I'm like, that's what the you get. Like, that's exactly.
No, she didn't eat it. Elena stuffed it down her throat.
Well, exactly, yeah. After she took that carrot, that's what you get. Because every time
it was terrible.
It was either Klaus. If it was like the side evil people, it was either Klaus messes some shit up or Catherine messes some shit up. I mean, that's exactly what you get. God damn it. But I digress. But I get you though. I get you.
Definitely, she was definitely a survivor, and I loved that for her.
I mean, I was gonna say Elena, but like she's just a problem.
Oh,
but
she's so whiny.
I would only say Elena because everybody wanted her. Everyone wanted me.
Yeah, but everyone liked the Catherine. She was the original was Aurora. Aurora.
Was it something with an A? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the one that was fucking crazy. Oh, you know who else was bad? Bad?
Who was bad?
That damn girl, the one that cursed her.
Sybil?
No, I ain't gonna lie. Sybil was hard. Sybil was fucking hard. That was a hard bitch, but not her. The witch that the black girl.
Emily?
No, the one that put the spell on Aurora, the first one.
I don't remember. I got back to that part yet. It's been so long since I saw it.
It was a black woman.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know
what she looked like. Oh, see, yeah. When you get there, or put up a picture of now that was a bad lady. She was fine. That was a fine lady, okay?
That's a fine ass bitch.
She was. Very much so. I think she one of the baddest on there. That was a bad lady, and she was black. Black lady. Yeah. But that's Stefan over. And you know, I knew Stefan liked him some black girls. But his Silas, yeah, he was the first one to date that girl. And he cheated on her with the Elena doppelganger, which is why she cursed her.
See, that goes back centuries.
Yep, they beef go all the way.
Men has always been trash. They've always been trash.
Very much so. Would you be a vampire? A werewolf? Hybrid?
I would be a witch.
Okay.
I would be a witch.
Oh, did I have a witch? Oh, yeah. Okay, witch too. Okay.
What would you be?
Hybrid.
Why?
Because they can kill vampires. Like with one bite. They can kill them, and then on top of that, if you're a hybrid, you don't have to turn.
True. You don't have to go through that every month. That's like a period times 10. Now that I think about it. Every month.
Have to, and I wouldn't do a witch because me personally, I feel like I like to do what I want to do. I'm really rebellious, and anytime I want to do what I want to do, I don't need my ancestors bleaking my nose, okay? Like, every time Bonnie wanted to help her friends, there go the ancestors. Her nose leaking. She passing out.
Well, they were right.
Yeah, she should. That's what got her Grams in trouble. She should have stayed away.
Oh, Grams.
Yeah.
I'm coming up on an episode where she dies.
Yeah, and I was so sad when Grams died. Oh, I was so sad. And she was standing on business. When Damon came, she was like, child, I might be old, but I just
He was like, step outside and say,
yeah.
She was like, she said, I am not Bonnie.
Not for real. I am not Bonnie.
I was like,
She
go
gave
ahead.
that man a fucking headache. Damon was all on the ground talking about.
I was like, get him, Sheila.
And she was getting them. She was getting them.
He had the nerve. He knew he knew whose house he was at. Talking about step outside, said that.
Exactly.
Okay.
She was like, better, I'll show you something. You thought I was an old bitch. No. I ain't washed up yet.
I don't know, because I feel like I want to be a witch because, there's like the dark magic and there's like light magic. Even though I like being outside because I hate bugs, it's so weird.
Yeah.
I want to be in tune with nature, and then being in tune with nature gives me that ability to like use my powers, and then it doesn't come back times 3 because I'm using it for good or like to combat evil.
Yeah.
I wanna go in Cindy and have go whoosh. I want to do that. Oh, and I'm a fire sign too, so I should be good at it.
Yeah.
I should be good at it.
I tried. I'm not gonna lie. When I first watched Vampire Diaries, I started looking at stuff.
I was like,
Incendia. And mind you, something with a catch on fire.
You start going like, bust my
no, for real. And you know, they were using real spells.
That was real.
Somebody from New Orleans had to call them and tell them to stop because they were summoning stuff.
That was real Latin.
Yeah, she said that she was going back in, and that's why when them spells, I used to turn my TV. I used to turn on that TV. I was, baby, you ain't gonna give me.
I thought they were making that up.
No, it was dead ass real spells, and when they did the little interviews, they were saying like even in the originals, they were using real stuff, and one of the witches or somebody had contacted them and was like, you can't be using that stuff because they're dead ass summoning.
I thought they were making up like fake Latin.
But I think they just changed the end of it.
That's what I would do. I wouldn't like use real occult words because that can actually,
They was using real stuff.
Have you seen American Horror Story?
I have. I only watched Murder House and I didn't finish Coven, but like I had 2 episodes left of Coven.
That's like my favorite season.
Oh, is it?
There's 11 seasons now. I haven't watched season 11. It came out it came out almost 2 years ago. I haven't watched that yet, but I think you'd like the show. Like, it's a different theme each.
You know who's cute on American Horror Story?
Let's say it on 3. 1.
I don't know his name though.
His real name?
Yeah, I don't know his real name.
Okay, wait. Are you gonna go by like the character name? From which season?
Damn, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember his damn name. I just know he had that blonde hair.
Okay. Can't remember the thing was April.
Okay. Okay, what is his name?
Evan Peters.
Okay, well yeah, Evan. Especially Murder House.
I have a crush on him. No, he was. I think to me he was his sexiest on season 2 when he was Kit. Because first of all, he was married to a black woman.
Ooh. Period.
And I don't know, something about him in that season was just like, I'm getting feral again, but oh gosh, like that's where I developed my crush for him is American Horror Story.
Me too. In Murder House, I was like, he looks I was really looking at him like.
And then that one picture of him online on Instagram and Tumblr, the one where he had like the suspenders and the black tuxedo or whatever, the black, that was like in my dreams for a long time when I was when I was younger. I was like, Evan Peters.
You know who was real handsome to me? I didn't know they were brothers. His name is like Chris something. He's the brother of Thor.
Chris Hemsworth?
Is that his name?
Leo Hemsworth.
Or is it
Liam?
Yes, Liam. Oh, Liam is handsome.
Speaking of like, oh my god, like Tom Hiddleston that plays Loki.
Yeah, he's handsome too. And Captain America.
Oh yes, Chris Jamal Evans.
You mean That is a handsome man.
You know, he was single for a long time. We were all like, how?
Mm-hmm.
He has a girlfriend now, I think, or he has a girlfriend at least. But like, he was single for the longest. We were like, how? How? Do you need someone?
No, seriously.
Do you need someone to come keep you company? Because I will.
If y'all ever see any of these videos, just know.
My
line is still open.
We're of age now.
Yeah.
We can say these things.
My line is still open.
I swear, if Tom Hiddleston came up to me and was like, marry me. Okay.
Put the ring on.
Because
if Liam, Keith Powers, if you see this, give me a call. I'm sorry, Ryan Destiny, but your man is handsome.
I'll take her if you're not gonna take.
Yeah.
I'll take her if you're not gonna take.
If they come with both.
Because if you're gonna take Keith, I'm taking Ryan.
I'm not gonna lie.
have
Ryan
both.
is really beautiful. That is a beautiful woman.
Yes, like,
Very
oh my
beautiful.
God.
Body T. Ryan, you see this?
Don't say that because you're gonna summon them to my video. They're gonna be like, who are these creepy ass women? I'm just a person. Ooh, no. Have you seen Chilling Adventures of Sabrina?
I think I watched one episode and I don't think I would like it.
Please try to finish it. It's in the same universe as Riverdale.
Okay.
But it's better because I heard Riverdale went off the rails.
Yeah, it did very much. I don't know what type of stuff it had going on at the end, but
my crush from that show. Oh, sorry, Sitch. I'm squeezing the out of here. Ross Lynch, because he's on that show.
Oh, that's my man. I liked him in Austin and Ally. Oh my gosh, he was so handsome.
And then I don't know his name, but the guy that played Nick on that show, they could get it at the same time, simultaneously. Other synonyms that go. Basically, most of the men from Star.
Yeah, I was about to say we didn't sat down here and went down a whole list.
Just like at a sleepover, just like we would at a sleepover, because like, oh my god, because like it's so many. And then when you brought up Star, I was like, wait.
Oh, have you ever, even if you haven't watched, do you know who Lauren Harvey is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you know the man that she's dating, the one that played Franklin in Snowfall? Even if you haven't watched it.
Damn it, Idris.
If you're seeing this, call me. That is a handsome
That man is gorgeous.
That is a gorgeous
and then he's also British.
Yeah.
Oh. Did you see that clip of him where he's at the Met and he's like, they're like, what are you wearing? He goes, Prada, darling.
Yes! Almost fell back in my chair. Yes, he was like, Prada, darling.
They need to put him in Bridgerton ASAP.
Oh my gosh, him. And you know who else is like a finer, like older version that looks like him though? Who? Goddamn, the man that played in goddamn, the one that played in that movie with Taraji P. Henson.
You gotta be a little bit more specific than that.
What was that movie called?
Baby Boy?
No, not Baby Boy. He played in the one where he broke into her house because I guess her husband was messing with his wife. And remember he took her and he put the baby in the car.
No. What movie is this?
He played in a lot of movies.
I don't know, man.
I
don't know what you're talking about.
What else did? Okay, hold on.
But now that I brought that up, what was I just talking about? Bridgerton. Have you seen Bridgerton?
Yes, I have seen.
Oh.
And George.
Simon could. Now, even I'm talking about the actors, not the characters, but like, because they all have daddy issues.
Yeah.
But Simon's actor could get it. Jonathan.
And I think I'm a Bridgerton because when he started looking on that spoon, I was looking too. And you know, the
Bridgertons are freaky.
Freaks.
And then
they get it from that mama. They said that girl is gonna be gay. The daughter.
Eloise?
No, not Eloise. The one that's
Hyacinth?
The one that's with the other black man?
Oh, Francesca?
Yeah, they said that she's gonna be gay.
I don't see it for her. I can see it for maybe Eloise. Cause
they said that she's gonna be gay. That's why when at the end, if you did watch the last one?
I did.
When she came over, when that man introduced his cousin, and she was looking away, she was looking at the cousin.
I didn't catch that.
Yep.
Okay.
So I think in the books or something like that, someone was telling me, I guess in the books.
See, I haven't read the books. I'm just watching the show.
That she's gay.
I thought Eloise would be the one.
I thought Eloise too.
Wait, spoilers. Click ahead if you're gonna. Okay, this is about Bridgerton season 3. Okay, now I know she has 8 kids, so I expected one of her kids to be gay, but Benedict is bisexual.
Yep.
And it fits and it works for him. Cause I'm like, yeah, I get that from him. I do. Cause how else is he so like sharp-witted and
you
like
know the
sassy
one that, and the one that he ended up sleeping with, that he's actually not bad. He's actually a handsome man.
I thought it was gonna be Eloise, but Benedict. I said, oh, okay.
Yes, and then on top of it, he got a gorgeous couple. The woman's gorgeous and the man. So you know it works for him.
He got lucky.
No, seriously, he got a nice little couple. And mind you, I think that girl wants more out of him, but he's like, nah, baby, you already introduced me to this life.
Right, like he in a life now. But if Jonathan's, Jonathan, I keep calling him Jonathan. I think this is his real name. If Anthony's actor wasn't gay, I'd be all over that.
Yeah.
And he's such a great actor.
He's gay in real life.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes, I wouldn't have thought, but he's gay, and I'm like, okay, great, that's good for you. But if he wasn't, if Anthony's actor wasn't gay, like, thank you, next bitch. I'm no ordinary girl.
Well, hey, that was my show.
Can you believe that I never watched it as a kid?
What?
And I was obsessed with mermaids. I think I was really picky with my mermaid material.
I used to stay up all night.
I was an aquamarine type of girl. That was like the only mermaid I felt like I had to be.
No Good Deed. Him.
Is it because his name is Idris?
Bro. Yeah, he is really handsome.
But is it because his name is Idris too?
It's just him. Like, he just looks like a growner version.
I see it.
The other person. And he's British too.
I don't know, some of them black British men that just make you want to.
He is handsome.
You know.
Yeah, and for him and for Franklin.
Okay, last bit of the night. Give me your top 3 favorite Disney princesses. Go.
Ariel, of course. So Ariel, Princess Tiana, and Jasmine.
Solid.
Very much so.
Solid.
What about yours?
So I will have to say Tiana at number 1, Mulan at number 2, Merida at number 3.
I never watched Brave. I never watched
Ariel!
Or if I have, I don't remember.
You would love it. Put that on your to-do list.
Okay.
Merida, she's that bitch.
Okay.
And she ain't end up with no man either.
Good, cause
she's that bitch. I mean, I love the rest of the Disney princesses, but those are my top 3 right there for me.
Yeah.
It used to be Belle, because, you know, she was a bookworm like me, but I was like, I don't know, I feel more in tune with Merida. I mean, Tiana's number 1 because she was the first Black Disney princess, and that has like a really
And
simple...
she did not need no man. She saw Prince Naveen in the beginning, and she fucking rolled her eyes and kept it going.
Because she had a job to do. She had bills to pay.
Exactly. He was as handsome as ever. She was like, oh, please.
He was merely just a plus at the end of the movie. She merely fell in love, and that was it. But she did what she did what she had to do. She got her restaurant.
Like they were frogs the whole time.
You do?
I don't.
Oh, I was about to say, because I hated that. Because like, we can't even get a black woman in the front line, and she got to be a frog for 90% of the movie. But hey, that's a whole other video.
They still ate though.
That's a whole other video. We ain't got time to go into that today. But like, yeah, Tiana, because that was like, I went to go see that with my parents in theaters. That was like a really sentimental thing about me. I'm actually going to bring that up in my next video, because in my next video I'm going to do my favorite childhood movies. So, and that's on the list.
Definitely.
And then Mulan, it's just like, that motivated me as a kid to like, you know, I can do whatever a boy can do.
And mind you, she could have died for that.
Yeah.
Not only that, she could have literally lost her life.
She did it for her father's honor. That's love. That's love. But like, yeah, she showed me that I can do anything a boy can do. And then Merida was one of the newer ones, but she was like, she taught me as a teenager and as an adult now, like, follow your own destiny. And like, you know, you don't have to fit in within the lines of society or who people want you to be. So those are all bad bitches in my book. Not to say that Jasmine isn't, or Moana isn't, or Ariel isn't, or you know, I have love for all the other ones, but those are my main 3 girls.
Yeah.
I love them so much.
And for me, Ariel, obviously, because, you know, she has my name.
That's your name,
yeah.
That's your name,
and I love hearing my name.
Ariel.
Yes. And as far as Tiana, just because, like, she definitely was focused, she was driven, she was determined, she didn't let people, like, stray her away. Then on top of that, it was so realistic, like, everyone was telling her what she couldn't do. Like, those 2 people, you know, she was finna buy that property, and they're like, a woman of your background. And, you know, as black women, we experience stuff like that. So I feel like for her to get her happy ending, and not only just her happy ending, it was for something that she wanted originally. I feel like that movie was truly inspiring. Then on top of that, to Louisiana, like, come on now, going down the bayou. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it added this little culture in there. They got a mama OD. Like, you know, it just brings a lot of home memories. Then, like, where she started from, like, that neighborhood, it gave very much, like,
realism.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
Very much so. And Jasmine, I love Jasmine because she didn't let people tell her what to do. She was her own woman. I am not a prize to be won. And I feel like that is so me. Like, I just feel like I'm not no trophy. I'm not no prize. I want to do what I want. And even though she was a princess.
Like, she's like, I'm a human being.
Yes, like, she just, even though she had everything she wanted, she just wanted to escape from that. She wanted freedom. She didn't want her life to be picked out for her. And she just wanted to do her own thing. And then on top of that, she went with someone who was less than, you know, he was poor and this and a third, but she looked for his heart. She looked inside of him. It's like she didn't allow his status to, like, you know, determine her mind or her decision. I feel like that's really important too, especially when it comes to this, you know, generation. I feel like we look at a lot of people's status. We look at what they look like, what they dress like, and, you know, you get bullied if you don't look a certain way, if you don't have a certain standard. And Jasmine, she discarded all that. She was riff-raff. Like, she wanted her little, you know, her little thief.
Her little street rat.
Her little street rat. You know?
For the streets.
Exactly. And I just love that for her. Like, she just didn't let people tell her what to do. And that's definitely me. Hands down.
Solid top 3.
Yeah.
So that concludes our video for today. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. And then if you made it to the end of the video, what emoji do you want them to leave?
If you made it to the end of the video, leave a cheers. Use a little celebration thing. You know, the little celebration emoji?
Like the little
yeah.
Okay.
That one. And also leave your comments about what y'all favorite Disney channel characters are. Leave what type of conspiracy theories y'all look into. Just anything that you related to in this video. Share your comments and thoughts. We want to hear what you guys have to say as well.
Yep. And I'm going to try my best to get some more content done with Miss Ari H here, because she is taking off. She's doing so well on her TikTok. I put her name in the beginning, putting it right here again at the bottom of the screen on her TikTok. And you better be working on that.
Oh yeah.
Because imagine if you see how good her TikToks are. Imagine how good her YouTube's gonna be.
Thank you.
So I'm her first. I'm gonna be her first subscriber. Not second, not third, first. Thank you. But yeah, leave a cheers celebration emoji if you made it to the end, and subscribe if you want to. I'll see y'all on the next go around.
Bye.
Okay, bye.